So, who in your life has influenced you the most? Most of us can agree that it's a parent, right? Parents are arguably some of the most influential people that we have in our lives. We've all been influenced and impacted by our parents in one way or another, whether positively or negatively. And those influences from our parents can help shape who we become as human beings and our view of the world and others and even ourselves. So, the one person who's been the most influential to me is my mother. So, I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about my mom, who she is, and what I've learned from her. First, I'm going to explain why my mom is one of the strongest women that I know. So, she basically had to raise me and my three brothers as a single parent. Yes, our fathers were involved, but my youngest brother and I especially. Our father may have lived in the house with us, but he was never really there. He was always more worried about himself and his job. So that often left a lot of things for my mom to do by herself to make sure that we were well taken care of and that we had everything that we needed. Next, my mom is very resilient. She has been through a lot of stuff within her lifetime, and she's still dealing with the depression and some of the other things that come along with it, but she's never let that be an excuse for her to give up. If she sets a goal or she has something in mind that she feels that she needs, she's going to get that, and she's going to reach that goal, and she's going to accomplish it no matter how many times she stumbles. Moving on, I want to talk about how supportive my mother is. So, I've done every sport imaginable. I've been in marching band. My mom has never missed an event in my life. She's been at every softball game, every football game that I've marched in, every band competition, every award ceremony. She hasn't missed one thing that I've ever done in my life because she just wants to be there to support us. She's also supportive in the way that she also taught me how to stand up for myself. She taught me that it's very important to learn how to speak up for myself and defend what I feel is right. That way, I'm not always running to somebody else to help fix my problems. Similar to how she's supportive, my mom is very caring. My mom is caring in the way that she always puts others' needs before her own. So if my brothers or I, or even somebody else that she cares about needs something, but she needs something at the same time, she's going to neglect getting that thing for herself and instead get it for somebody else. Because, as she says, she'll feel guilty if she gets it for herself instead. She is also one of the most forgiving people that I know. My mom has always instilled for me since a young age that it's important to forgive others. Not necessarily for the other person, but more so for yourself. She taught me that it's important because if you don't, you can hold on to a grudge and you can just be angry. And you don't need that kind of negativity just surrounding you. So it's a lot easier just to forgive and just kind of move on with your life. And that's something that I feel is very important. In conclusion, my mom has been one of the biggest inspirations and influences within my life. Parents really are some of the most influential people that we have, and I'm sure many of us view our parents as a big contribution to who we are as people. My mom is so caring, supportive, strong, and she's constantly inspiring me to be a better person. I honestly find myself very lucky for her to be my mom, best friend, and to have that constant support system for me and my brothers.